Tank Davis, somebody you've had some interaction with on social. What do you make of maybe the lack of discipline or arrest?
Lack of discipline? Lack of discipline, is that what you want to put it down to?
Yeah.
It's more than lack of discipline,
yeah.
It's vile. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone that at all in the slightest, so it's not got nothing to do with lack of discipline. It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, yeah, it ain't right.
Yeah, man, I just want to say to let the people know that this judge is crazy, bro. The judge is, she locked me up because basically I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
The whole
Music, Tank Davis, somebody you've had some interaction with on social. What do you make of, maybe the lack of discipline or arrest? Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. Is that what you want to put it down to? It's more than lack of discipline. It's vile. I mean, I don't condone that at all in the slightest. So, it's not going to have to do with lack of discipline. It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, yeah, it ain't right. Yeah. Man, I just want to say to let the people know that this judge is crazy, bro. This judge, she locked me up because basically I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers. Has 60 seconds remaining. Did I hold Gervonta Davis is putting in the work for the fight of his career, and the pros including Floyd Mayweather are taking notice? Floyd has admitted that Tank is looking different and determined this time, and he won't be coming in the ring to tolerate Roach. Training footage circulating online shows Davis in peak condition, ripping through pad work, unloading with power on the heavy bag, and showcasing sharp head movement and precise footwork. And if the rematch happens, then Mayweather knows who will dominate this time. Mayweather described the sessions as scary and dangerous, reportedly calling Davis a monster for how focused and physically imposing he's looked in private gym runs. The speed and power he's displaying have left a strong impression across the boxing world, with insiders praising the consistency and discipline that's been missing in some of Davis's earlier camps. Since the word has been floating around, the rematch is happening for sure. Just keep a eye out for August. There's a date floating around. That might very well be that date. I can assure you guys that it's coming this summer for sure. My man, that you just made my day saying that, man. And I'm telling you, I beg to differ with regard to what took place. So, let me just say you're the champ. I'll leave it at that. Despite the intense training, the rematch against Lamont Roach Jr. still lacks a finalized date. The fight was initially floated for late June, then moved to August 16th. Now, two new dates, August 23rd and August 30th, are being explored by Premier Boxing Champions and Al Haymon. No official announcement has come through, and that has raised concern within boxing circles. The venue is still expected to be Las Vegas, likely at the T-Mobile Arena, but even that hasn't been officially locked. Davis himself has yet to publicly confirm the date or sign off on the bout, adding to the uncertainty around the rematch window. My money. Music, Lamont Roach Jr. has grown increasingly vocal about the delays. On a recent livestream, Roach claimed that Davis is the one stalling negotiations. According to him, the fight could already be set if Tank had committed. Roach went as far as suggesting Davis is scared, not of fighting, but of the pressure this bout brings. From Roach's point of view, all terms have been clear. And it's Davis and his team who are pushing timelines further without explanation. This is fueling frustration among fans and media, especially as weeks pass without updates from Davis's camp or his promoters. Yeah. Man, I just want to say to let the people know that this judge is crazy, bro. This is the drug is. She locked me up because basically I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers. You have 60 seconds remaining. I listened to everybody to the TE. She's mad that I bought a property. That's why I'm sitting in jail. Who said that I should know she? Adding another layer to the situation is Davis's recent legal run-in on July 11th. He was arrested in Miami Beach for battery stemming from an incident with his ex-girlfriend. Reports say the incident occurred on Father's Day and involved Davis allegedly striking her on the head and face. He was taken into custody during a routine traffic stop and later released. While the case is still in motion, it has sparked speculation about whether this will affect fight logistics, especially in terms of licensing and travel. With the sport already dealing with high-profile cancellations and legal entanglements, the uncertainty around Davis's status is notable. So far, no fight-related suspension or restriction has been announced, but fans are watching closely. Peak ability. But yeah, I think bro really don't want to get in there. Like no funny. I'm not even playing, bro. Like no funny. I really think he want to get in there. That, __a, really throwing me off. Who, __a? Knows, bro? Who, __a, knows? __a, just going to be, you know what I'm saying? Until further notice, we still got hope. The media has also started to scrutinize the lack of transparency. Many expected a full promotional rollout by now if the rematch were solid. Instead, fans are left speculating. The last public appearance by Davis was brief and no concrete statements were made about Roach or the fight date. With each week that passes, the window for promotion and ticket sales tightens, raising concerns about whether August is even feasible. Despite all that, Davis is clearly treating this fight like a make-or-break act moment. The difference is visible. Whether it's for pride, redemption, or legacy, his focus in the gym is undeniable. Every clip shows a fighter preparing to overwhelm, dominate, and finish. Tank Davis, he got arrested. I mean, any thoughts on that one? You did, huh? Again. Yeah. Again. Yeah. Hey, look, I actually like Tank Davis. He's a good kid. He's a good fighter. A great fighter, actually. He's one of my favorites. Yeah. Just get your that's it. Basically just, __a, you don't hit women, man. But while Davis sharpens every weapon in his arsenal, not everyone in the boxing world is convinced he'll get it done in the rematch. Former world champion and respected analyst Tim Bradley made it clear he's picking Lamont Roach Jr. to come out on top. Speaking on his YouTube channel, Bradley mocked those still backing Davis, ridiculing the idea that he's a guaranteed winner. He pointed to Davis's last performance and insisted that Roach was the real threat this time. Tank can't even catch a Roach. Bradley snapped. Y'all talking like Shakur can't beat Tank, man. Tank can't beat Roach. Roach ain't playing. He's coming for Tank. And it's going to be worse this time. I promise you. Bradley made it sound inevitable. Roach would dominate this time, not just survive. He suggested that all the noise surrounding Davis was overhyped and that fans needed to stop thinking of Tank as untouchable, especially after the draw they fought to in March. I think it's dangerous for him to go back in there and fight Lamont. I think Lamont is a hell of a fighter. I can see that going left, so he better be on his A-game. Bradley's confidence isn't an isolated opinion. Others in the sport have begun questioning whether the mystique around Gervonta Davis still holds. And while Davis trains at full intensity, Bradley's comments hit a nerve because there's pressure coming from all directions and not just from Lamont Roach. Manny Pacquiao, now 46 years old, has inserted himself into the mix in a way that has shifted conversations. So, basically, your interpretation is that the boxing public is upset because they believe Pacquiao's going to beat Barrios, which is going to lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight. Yes. Look around. Look in the Discord. That's what everybody Pac and Tank that's being set up. Tank and Pac. Okay. So, they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that. But your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't deserve the Barrios. After agreeing to fight Mario Barrios, Pacquiao has made it clear that if he wins, his eyes are on Davis. "Let's finish Barrios first," Pacquiao told the Ring. "Then we talk about Davis." While he downplayed it as nothing personal, Pacquiao has always taken his career with a purpose-driven mentality. And calling out Davis at this stage suggests he sees a clear path. They keep talking about Gervonta Davis as a possible five-man. "You like that fight 'cause he's little, like he's your size." I like that. I like that. I like that. But let's finish first this one 'cause this one is a taller champion like that. So I have a lot of things to do in training camp. Sean Gibbons, his promoter, made the potential matchup sound bigger than just another pay-per-view headliner. "If Pacquiao beats Barrios and Davis beats Roach," Gibbons said, "I think that's the fight. That's the dream." He emphasized Davis's pull in the American boxing market, but pointed out something that has gone under the radar. Pacquiao for once would be the taller and naturally bigger fighter. In Gibbons, Gervonta pushes buttons, but Manny is still physically imposing at this stage. The size gap is real. Lamont Roach throwing his hands fast as hell. He's in the gym preparing. I think the rematch with Roach versus Gervonta can actually be more exciting than the first one. In my opinion, I've said this many times, the actual fight itself wasn't that crazy. The crazy thing is what you've never seen before, the knee. But as far as a boxing match, it was, if you look at the copy box, they didn't throw a lot of punches. It wasn't really a great fight. But as far as the fight itself, the second one can't, because I think Tank is the idea of Davis versus Pacquiao isn't new. Talks happened before but fell through due to timing and disagreements. Now it's back on the table. But what's different is that the fight no longer rests.